Hi guys. We're in the days of summer now and we're enjoying the weather, we're traveling, connecting, enjoying new hobbies, all that good stuff. During these times, I really enjoy reading. I'm definitely a nerd and I enjoy reading and catching up on great adventures through a book. And I wanted to share with you guys two books that I currently just finished reading. They are actually not new books, but I've not had a chance to read them because of my schedule. It's been insane so far this year, and I've just not had a chance to really sit down and read them. So I'm just so thankful to have had some time over the last couple of weeks, and I've read these two books cover to cover, and I have really enjoyed them. And these were books that were on my coffee table, but because I have read them and enjoyed them, they are no longer on my coffee table. So now I have to find some new books. But I wanted to share with you guys the two books that have interested me. I've been very attracted to these two books for two different reasons, completely different reasons. They are so opposite, but I've enjoyed both of them. And so the first book is called Let Love Have the Last Word. And this one is by Common. He is a rapper, he's an activist, an author, all of that great stuff. He's amazing. And this is his book. And then the other book is called Secrets of Six-Figure Women. And this one is by Barbara Stanny. And oh my gosh, I've learned so much from this book, and I will always keep this book close to me because it's truly amazing. So let's get into it. I wanted to break some things down from these books that really stood out to me. So let's go with Let's Love first. And this, again, book is by Common, and it's really about love being the infrastructure of all things, of all relationships, all conversations, all interactions, all that good stuff. What he's saying is if we lead with love, it's a better opportunity for us. If we let love guide us in life, it's a better experience, because love is the infrastructure of all. He shared his relationship struggles with not only his daughter, but his former partners that he's dated, and, some of his fears and some of the things that he struggled with as far as, just opening up to love completely, expectations from people, and if he was able to fulfill them, not wanting to let anyone down, just all kind of amazing things. He talked about learning and evolving as far as being present in the moment, learning that, yes, we can plan for the future, we can do all that great stuff, but the present is so important, embracing the moment and living in it and enjoying our loved ones, our work, whatever we're doing in the moment, just really embracing that. He talked about realizing, when you work hard, when you're an individual, you're ambitious and you have a lot of talent, a lot of gifts, and you want to do a lot of things, how that can impact your relationship with other people, because a lot of time goes into your craft or whatever you are doing at the moment. And unfortunately, the people around you, specifically your loved ones, they can suffer from, your success in essence, which is a really interesting concept because I can identify with that as well. You're created to do something in life, and as you are navigating through that and you're figuring it out and you're putting your all into it, because again, this is your name, your legacy, this is what you're leaving behind, so you're passionate about it and you put a lot of time into it. And unfortunately, because you are only one person and there's only so many hours within a day, people around you can be affected by that if balance is not implemented. So I really liked that point that he spoke to that. He also talked about just navigating living his purpose and what all it takes to get there, and that he's still doing that, starting out as a young man in Chicago and traveling throughout the country and internationally, to build his brand and build his name and his presence, and all the things that it took to get there, all the sacrifices that he made, all that good stuff. He talked about his experiences with social activism, which was another highlight that I really enjoyed. His visibility in the prison systems, supporting prison reform, and unfortunately all the inmates, that are currently, serving time for one reason or another. He shared his perspective on that, and going to visit them in the various prison systems, having an opportunity to listen to their stories, having an opportunity to perform and share some joy with them, because humanity is still there. They're still human beings, even though they've committed some type of act or crime, and for some reason or another they are involved with the criminal justice system. And as we all know, some people are also involved with the criminal justice system who are also innocent as well. So he just spoke to that, and that was a real highlight for me. Another thing that he spoke to about that is he met an inmate when he was visiting in the prisons, and he actually went to visit their family, and the family member shared why she had not been to the prison system and why this was so difficult, this journey of her loved one being behind, being in prison, and why it was so difficult for her. She also shared with Common that, when her loved one had committed the act, they came back into the car and his song, The Light, was playing on the radio. And she said that impacted her so much. It's in her memory forever. It's arched and embedded in her memory, which is so unfortunate. Common was shocked. And it's also so unfortunate because The Light is one of the best songs ever created, and it's such a beautiful song. It really is the light. I used to personally listen to The Light, often, during my struggles, and it just brings happiness to an individual. So I could imagine how he felt, hearing that his song, his beautiful song, The Light, was part of, a tragic memory for someone. And so that was interesting. So yes, he also talked about abuse, unfortunately, sexual abuse that he experienced as a child, and him being able to forgive. So talked about forgiveness and healing and evolution and all that good stuff that makes him this multifaceted individual. So I really, really enjoyed that book. And again, I've actually had that book for a while. Actually went to a concert, I believe it was in 2018 or 2019 in New York to visit, and went to his concert and actually did a meet and greet, whereas I obtained my book then. And it's a shame. My life has been so busy the last couple of years, I have not had a chance to read that book. So I recently just did, and I'm so thankful that I did. So that is Let Love. And then I wanted to talk to you guys about Secrets of Six-Figure Women. Oh my God, this was also a fascinating book, guys. Barbara Stanny really did her thing. She spoke to sharing her story of bouncing back. We all go through things in life, and bouncing back as an individual, as a woman, and all the tools and techniques that it took her to overcome financial burden. She talked about and provided strategies and tips for financial growth. She spoke to surrounding yourself with support and positivity, people that want to see you be successful, people that you can learn from. And that point really hit home for me as well, because I always tell people, when they ask me about success and just, being a woman, a business owner, how am I able to do it? Where do I get, inspiration from and all that good stuff? And I tell people, ever since, really like high school, that was something taught to me, is surround yourself with what you want. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who you can learn from, people that want to help you genuinely, and you will find great success in that. So I really, really loved that point that she touched on. She talked about finances and debt and, pretty much organizing yourself and putting yourself in a position that you can obtain financial freedom. Putting yourself as a priority, realizing what's important to you, and creating a budget, some type of standard for you to live on every single month, savings and investments, and paying down debt so you're not continuously accruing interest rates and paying on money. All those great things. She talked about empowering yourself. We all know that it takes us to get up every single day and want to get into the world and contribute and be impactful. And it takes a lot. It's easier said than done. I understand that 100%, but you really do have to want it, and you have to empower yourself. You have to discipline yourself and organize yourself to even be in a position to find success really in anything, not just finances. So I really love that. And then ultimately becoming more confident about finances is what this book was about. And just an amazing, amazing book. So I definitely encourage you guys to try to read this one by Barbara Stanny. I feel like I will often carry this with me to even just reference back to, because it was so good. All right, guys. Well, that is what I wanted to share with you guys this week. I hope that you find joy in that. I hope you maybe are able to even read these two books. I assure you, you will probably enjoy them if you do. And yes, please check out our website to find out more information on us and our unique take on self-care, which again, reading and stimulating your mind and your soul, is all part of self-care. So I thank you so much, guys, for being on this journey with me. I ask that you please subscribe to my channel, like this video, provide me a comment, let me know. I have seen you guys enjoying more videos, but no one's commenting and letting me know if you like the videos, if you don't. So please, guys, let me know. Please subscribe to our channel. Stay connected with us on this journey as we continue to explore lifestyle and our own unique take on self-care. Thank you so much, and until next time.